we're sitting in the shadow of the Brotherhood here, and Point Lookout. What do we have to look forward to in that?
Point Lookout's our fourth downloadable content for Fallout 3. We decided to go to change directions a little and go for a more survival horror feel. So it opens up with a radio transmission to let the player know they've downloaded the content, and you take a ferry boat ride into a swampland that has a Coney Island-style boardwalk with a Ferris wheel and carnival games. It's a big mini wasteland, so there's a lot of area to explore. There's a lot of side quests, free-form quests. There's a main storyline to follow. But we really wanted the player to be able to come and go as they please and to have a bigger, sort of more open-ended gameplay area.
Would you compare it to any previous downloadable content in that sense, or is it a different flavor?
It's pretty unique in terms of the fact that the other downloadable content, especially the first two, sort of pigeonholed you in and locked you into their areas and made you finish the quest. This one is not like that at all. We wanted to really let the player have more of the Fallout 3 experience that they've grown to love from the main game, which is more open-ended. They're master of their own destiny.
You've also decided to bring out the downloadable content to PlayStation 3. Finally, you got a lot of well, people were a bit upset about that. But that's got to feel good to get everyone to enjoy the full Fallout experience.
Yeah, I agree. We want everyone to enjoy it. If I were a gamer and the only system I have was a PS3, I would have been upset too. So I'm very happy we're able to. This one is also coming on it. We're just a little behind in terms of the technology, but it will be available soon. I think our games, especially open world RPGs, are really suited towards episodic add-ons. Players fall in love with their character. The character is almost extensions of themselves in a way, and they're able to live in our game in a different way. So not only are you able to play something new, but you're able to experience it with a character you've fallen in love with. So it's really been a pleasure to bring these out.
I haven't seen any numbers, but I assume you've sold a lot of the downloadable content. Can you comment on that at all?
They've done well, and we've gotten generally very good reaction to them. So,
is there a limit to how many you could bring out, or are you saying like 5 and that's it, or?
Right now we're saying 5 and that's it. But you never know.
Right now.
Right now, and as long as people continue to want this kind of thing, at some point, obviously, I think we'd want to move on. But we're really happy to be able to continue to support Fallout 3.
After Point Lookout, we've got something else to look forward to.
Yeah, probably the most controversial one will be Mothership Zeta. In all the Fallout games, there's been hints, and sometimes a little more than hints, of an alien presence surrounding the Earth. And we decided to, have some fun with this and suck a player up into space on an alien mothership with other captives as well. So it'll have a very neat story and a lot of very high-tech weaponry, and it will be a very different experience. All of these have very different themes, so I think that makes them fun.
Is that key to making downloadable content, to sort of bring something that isn't in the original game, something a little bit different?
I think that is very important. I think people want to, when you're paying extra money, you want to experience something new, but not so new that it's unfamiliar. I think we've learned that lesson too. So we want to make maybe the setting unique, but keep the same kind of gameplay that people have grown to love. You
don't want to have people feel like, oh, this should have been in the game that I bought for $60.
Oh no, absolutely not. We do so much content in our games. We wouldn't do something like that. Not us.
You got specific dates for the different versions of that?
Point Lookout's going to be available June 23rd for Games for Windows Live and on the PC or Xbox 360, Xbox Live, and Mothership Zeta we're looking at the end of July, early August, and then PlayStation 3 will be a couple months behind those.
And they're finally getting it.
And they're finally going to get it.
All right. So thank you very much for your time.
It's been an honor. Thank you.
Thank you.